Happy Saturday, by golly! It's Stephanie Stallworth, AtlTrafficLady. Going on with ya. I'm finally out and about. It's the end of Saturday. It's like 7:30. Oh, I've been doing stuff at the house. House stuff. We had some tree damage at last big storm. And great folks come cut some of those broken branches down and chop them up and all of that. So, well, I didn't do any of the work, but that was a whole thing. And then my dishwasher was just doing whatever it wants to do, as in not draining the water out of it. So before I called someone, I said, let me just check and see if it's clogged or something like that. So I spent the day with my elbows in dishwasher parts. But I think there's something more than just something in there. So I have to call the service repairman. Where is my knight in shining armor when I need him? He should know how to fix it. If he doesn't, he know how to call somebody and get that thing done. So I don't have to even worry about it. Be like, oh, I need a dishwasher. It's not draining. Okay, let me check it out. Let me see. And then himself or have it handled for me, right? Someday my prince will come, I tell you. Till then, it's just me, myself, and I. So it's Stephanie Stallworth, AtlTrafficLady. How are ya? Hugs, love, pats, all of that. We're here at HowWeFlow.Today-TV with our community that I want you to join us if you're so interested. For us, we're centered around self-care, wellness, the art of well-being, and self-improvement, personal development, about living our best life ever, the life that we don't have to take a vacation from, our dream life, doing the things we really want to do in the ways that we really would like to do them. Call these things into being in existence, all right? But you got to do the work first. It doesn't just happen. You got to work on yourself first. And so, kudos to all of those who are doing the doggone thing. I see you. Say, I feel seen. Pastor Brian, that was your sermon topic at Bible study. I feel seen. Something to that effect on last Tuesday. So yes, make noise, be seen. HowWeFlow.Today community. Let me hear you scream. We are seen. We are just doing the work. But I'm just so proud of you. Like, yay, you're doing the thing. So it's all good, right? Doesn't it feel good to have done that thing? I mean, if you look back, where did I start in this journey? And where am I today in this journey? As you're inching along in the progress, it doesn't always.
Turn left onto Georgia.
Okay. I don't ask for any voice up here. I hate voices on the GPS. Oh. Okay. Didn't feel like I was doing a whole heap of stuff or making any progress, but when you look back, that's the only time you look back to see if I made progress. Did I make progress? The only reason I'm looking back. Or if you got to back up in your car. Otherwise, stop looking back at that stuff, them people, them things back there. We are not going back there. If you're going here, you can't be going there. If you're going here, you can't be going there. You can look back at your progress. Started from the bottom, now I'm here. And then we're going to be going all the way up in 2024. That's what you're doing. So yes to that. Thank you, God. Glory to God. All right, so hug, loves, pats, all of that. Kisses. I think the light's going to change. Heart eyes, all of those things. So all of that for you today. Miss seeing you, miss hearing you. Can't wait to get together. All right. So we can celebrate all of the progress here in the HowWeFlow.Today community. You're doing so well. I'm so very proud of you, and I'm just grateful that you're you're seeing yourself for who you really are, for who God sees you as. And I always say that's the way I see you. I see you the way the Lord sees you, as to who your whole self really is, right? And, when we can find ourselves stuck in spaces where people are in the mode where they want to control you, or, you don't mind if you're being controlled, you can't handle all the stuff that's going on, or whatever reasons we have. Because we all have reasons, but it's akin to me to some indentured servitude, like they have control of you, like they own you. If they're making the decisions and manipulating and puppeting you and putting up illusions so you can't really see what the truth really is, that's a problem for you. So when you come in the community and you decided, and it took some time, but you decided no more of that for me. I'm not going to be lamb chop. Sherry, I forget Sherry's last name. I'm not going to be Pinocchio. Is it Pinocchio and Geppetto? No more puppeting. Nobody more hand in my back puppeteering me. Do this, do that, say that. No. That's over. So, because that's over, and because you took a stand for your own self, and whose life is it? Yours. Took a stand for your own life. People are mad, right? Because I'm helping you do this, they mad. They mad at you, they mad at me. And they just want to do more manipulation, illusion, trickery, spell blockages, and confusion, and conflict spelling, and all of that. And all of that. Ooh, I see someone's on fire over there. I think they're just burning something. But yeah, so, wait a minute. So what? You're not going to be their indentured servant. You're not going to be, I don't mean to be disrespectful in any way to those who are really in a serious level of this, in a undercurrent way, trafficking you, or making you, slaves to whatever they want you to do, because you don't have the freedom to live your life in a free way. You are free. You've been free. So when people puppeteer us, or when they manipulate situations so we can't live out our true intentions or our true purpose in life, then we are not free. You might feel free. I'll make my own choices. No, we don't make our own choices when other people are making choices for us, or manipulating situations. So we end up making choices that are not in our best interest because they manipulated the true situation into something different. So the choice you make will be the choice they want you to make. That is the choice that is in their best interest and not yours. You're not free. That's not freedom. But I see you moving away from that, and I'm excited for you about that, because it's so important to take your power back, right? Take your power back. And if they're going to be mad, they're going to be mad. They're going to put some spelling out on you, me, magicking, whatever the people do. That's what they're going to do. But it will, like I put on the post on today, it won't win. Doesn't matter. If God ordained something for your life, if He put you here for a plan and a purpose, and He did, and you decide, I'm ready to step into my purpose, I'm not going to just be living for the sake of living, doing stuff for the sake of doing it, just doing stuff just because, just go out there and do whatever. I'm going to actually, line up with my purpose here. God's going to move everything out of the way. He will block and stop anything that is trying to stop you from doing His will. But you got to flip the switch. Well, I was talking about flipping the switch to say, that's what I'm going to be doing. And then go do it, right? So, you're doing that. Yes, you are doing it well. Let's do it well, why don't we? Because it's about doggone time to do it well. We got to do it well. So, keep going. My darling, keep that thing going. It's going to be more than you expect. Better than you can imagine. And all the ones that are saying, you sure, man? Sure about that? You sure you want to do that? You sure that's what you choose? I'm like, yeah, I choose. I choose what I choose. You don't know it like I know it. Tell them you don't feel it like I feel it. And everybody's got an opinion, but you're the only one who got to walk in that life. You're the only one who got to live, and I mean literally live with your decision. They could watch you live with your decision, watch you struggle and suffer, or whatever happens with decisions that they encourage you to make, but they don't have to walk it out and live it for you. You have to live it. I have to live it. The next person has to live their own decision. We all live our own decision. So in knowing that, stand strong to where you are, because listen, this is my life. You don't have to like my choices. I made bad choices before. If this is a bad choice, and I'll find that out too. But the only way I'm going to know is by doing it. But I don't believe it is a bad choice, you tell them, because that's what God showed me, and I see it, and I can't be without that thing. So, therefore, nothing has ever felt this way or been this way for me in any choices I've ever made. And most choices I've ever made were to please other people and do things other people want me to do, and minimize what it is that I want for my life. I don't want you to do that anymore. It has nothing to do with me or anybody else, just simply with you. Whether I'm involved in it, not involved, that doesn't matter to me. I mean, it matters because, I want what I want. But that doesn't matter to me in the grand scheme of things, because the goal is for you to be healed in such a way that you do what it is that you choose to do that's lined up with the will of God, right? So that's the goal. It doesn't matter who is shaming you or telling you, oh, that's crazy. Oh, no, I would never do that. You want to take a chance with that? Yeah, I do. And you're going to find it's the best thing you ever done, best chance you ever took, best thing you could have ever done. And so it's okay. But you got to stand out here on your own sometimes and stand within your own ability to choose for yourself. And again, whose life is it? Yours. Who has to live the life? You. Who has to live with the decisions that are made for you or that you make? You. So in living with the decisions that have been made for you or manipulated in these spaces to make you make decisions that are to your detriment but to their betterment, how's that working for you? You got all the time. People taking all your stuff, all your money, all your access, all your everything. They're taking all the things they can get from proximity to you. And as soon as they think they're losing proximity to you, they're going to twist and turn some more to tell you something different, to get you back in line, so that, again, you are not free. You got to be free. You got to be free. I mean, everybody's got to be free. Everybody's not going to be free, but you can be. You got to make the decision. Again, whose life is it? Yours. You got to make these choices, okay? And, I think you're ready. I believe that you are in the right place at the right time to do the right thing for yourself. Okay, and I'm not saying it's anything about me. It's not about me. Of course, I'm going to be part of all of that. But what I'm saying to you is, regardless of what you decide, I want you to decide what you decide. I want you to decide that I'm going to do what the will of God says for me to do. And you can't lose that way. If you're doing what God says, my goodness, how could you lose? He's the one who created you anyway. If He created it, He knows what He intended for it, and you're doing what He said, then how can you lose? Oh, I can't. Yeah, that's right, you can't lose. So, I'm just here to say, wow, sir, you did the thing. Look at you. So proud of you. Oh, yeah. So, let's see, where are my songs today? Oh, I posted Earth Angel, that old song from the 50s. Earth Angel, Earth Angel is Earth Angel. And I don't have the lyrics in front of me. I left my paper at the house. And then another song George Harrison sang it from the Beatles. Did I already talk about that one? He sang, Something. It's called Something. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover, right? Something in the way she woos me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. Do, 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 do. Something in the way she knows. All I can do is think of her. Something in the way she shows me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. Do, 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 do. You're asking me, will my love grow? I don't know. He says, I don't know. Nobody knows until we do it. Only God knows. But you can best believe the likelihood of success is if God said that's what he wants, then it's going to be successful. I don't know. I don't know. But if you stick around now, it may show. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so something in the way she moves me. Yeah, so that was a really great song. Attracts me like no other lover. There's something about her, right? Something in the way she woos me. Yeah, something in the way she moves. What do you say? Something in the way she moves. Something in the way she woos. All I could do is think of her. You know? Something in the way she. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. Somewhere in her smile, she knows that I don't need no other lover. Something in her style that shows me I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. Do, 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 do. He said, you're asking me, will my love grow? I don't know. I don't know. You stick around now. It may show. I don't know. I don't know. Something in the way she knows. She just knows. How does she know that stuff? And all I have to do is think of her, right? So all I gotta do is think of her. Then she already knows it anyway. Something in the way she shows me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. So that was my other song, Something. Something in the way she moves me. Something in the way she woos me. Something in the way she shows me. Something in the way. Something. There's something about her. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. So, anyhow. Hallelujah. Anyhow. People can do what they want to do. And none of it, and I mean none of it will ultimately win over what God said. So you can rest assured in that. I know you believe that. But it's hard to see it when everybody's against it. And so you could go one of two ways when everybody's against what you're trying to do. What you have in your inner knowing, you have in your intuition, you have in your understanding from the Lord on what you should be doing in your life. If everyone who you know is against it, that you thought you knew and trusted, we'll say, because these are people who are really not in it for you, but you're in it for them. Remember, we talked about that. But if those people are all against it, you sure, I don't know, something about them, and they start making up stories about it to make you think otherwise. But you know in your inner knowing that's what it is. But all these people are saying that. You got to ask yourself, why are they saying that? They could be saying it because it's true that other decision is terrible news, but you know that's not. Or they could be saying it because if you choose that, then your eyes open up and you see them for who they really are, which I think you already do. And they lose their benefits of their access to you because they'll have to go. Because they will do nothing but continue to sabotage if they stay within the organization, within the structure of whatever it is that you have building over there. It just can't be like that, because if they're there and you don't choose what you want to choose, and they stay there, they are going to own you and make you do whatever it is that they want you to do, and that's what it will be. And that means you co-sign for it. Or if you do choose what you wanted to choose, and you keep them there, they will do everything to still sabotage it while you have what you want and mess up what you really want, because that's what they are geared to do. And so in that knowing of that, the answer is they can't stay. Listen, we ain't got that much life left. I hope we live another 50, 60 years, but by golly, if we live to be 100, so be it. But if it's 100 of being owned by people, you want 100 more years of that? I don't. We haven't had enough of who knows who and what knows what. We have grown, we've matured, we've come into our own understanding of who we are as God's child, who we are and the purpose that He has given us, and all of that, right? And if you want to go back there to that, I would encourage you not to, but it is your decision. Because I'm not owning. I'm not saying I own you. You make your own choices. I'm just laying out the lay of the land of what it really, really is. This is what it really is. This is what it is. It is clearly this. So please understand what you're getting. I don't care if they come back in tears. Oh, please don't this and that. So cute little lamb chop sock puppet that's propped up there once again, right? So be it. They're the ones that set the stuff up anyway. You might have done it with them, or they might have showed you how to do it, or you showed them how to do it. Who knows who started the magic stuff? I don't care who started that. That is no concern of mine. My only concern is that you make the right choices for yourself in your own life. I just really hate to see you all stuck up in that mess. It's just not good for you. This is whether I'm involved in it or not. I don't like to see you caught up in that mess, because that is some nasty, ugly, selfish, petty, immature, evil, dark, no oil mess. All right? So I don't think you belong there. You're not part of that. And if you did act in those ways, I think you're ramping up now into something different and understanding that you do have a purpose in this life besides what you've been doing. So it's just time to go. It's just time to fly. Remember that song, Fly with Jason Upton? Come on, it's time to fly. Going up to new atmospheres. So none of that can go to the new atmospheres. Sorry, they can't exist at that altitude because they are too low level. And you could go either way. So I suggest you move on up a little higher. Move on up a little higher. Because the air is great up here, darling. I'm going to tell you, you're going to love it. You'll be like, oh my gosh, where did that come from? Where did you learn that? I never seen such a thing. I never felt such a thing. Who is who and what is what around here, right? So, listen, love, hugs, pat, all of that. And I just really want the best for you. I want you to live your best life ever and be the blueprint for the community. Your transformation is none other than spectacular and stellar, like none we've ever seen, right? And so your testimony, your story, your overcoming, your perseverance, all of that you're doing here, oh my gosh, it is going to help so many people. Because people think that they're stuck. They're not stuck. You're not stuck. All of your future is in what you're thinking today. Right? Like I used to tell you guys in the videos. Every decision you made back there got you to where you are right now. Every decision. So, now that you know that, ask yourself, what kind of decisions am I going to make now that's going to impact my future? What are my decisions now that are going to tell me where I'm going to be in my future? And am I making decisions in my best interest or in the best interest of these people who own me. They own you. They don't own me. I know. I don't want you to think that they own you, but they do. They try to anyway. Until you started breaking away. And they mad that you break it away. So they keep causing confusion, keep causing illusions, keep trying to manipulate, trying to control, trying to block. Why are they trying to do all of that? Because they know how great it's going to be for you, but they don't care if anything is great for you because they don't care about you like that. People that really care about you want to see what's best for you, even if it means that they're not on your journey anymore, because they care about you and they want the best for you. They're well-intentioned friends, well-intentioned family members, well-intentioned relationship partners, well-intentioned spouses. They're well-intentioned for you. Now, the ill-intentioned ones, they don't want you better. They want to keep the ownership. They want to keep the control, keep the puppeteering, keep the manipulation, keep the illusion, keep the spelling and the magicking and all over else they can do to control. They're doing everything possible to control it because they know you're a good thing. If they have control of you, that you're a good thing that they can control. And boy, are they happy about that. They've been living the life of Riley, you know? And have you seen benefit from it? Nah, it's just a pain in your neck. You gotta hear it. Do this, do that. Give me this, give me that. I want this, I want that. Give me all your money. Give me all your this. Come on now. That's not how a real well-intentioned future spouse behaves, or well-intentioned friends really behave. It's great when y'all can do things together and well, but come on now. I know that they grown and got a job too. And so everybody don't have to just, you got to pay for them and you all the time. Unless they're your wife or your husband or something. But if they just your employee or your you call them sneaky links, whatever they people are, or even your controller. Yeah, a video game controller. Maybe you're a video game controller. You're a video game. Maybe. And I mean no disrespect to you in any way about any of this. I'm just telling you what it is because sometimes it just has to be said. It just must be said. It just must be said. And I speak the truth in love, though. Seriously, I really, 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 really want you to be who you're becoming. I am so excited about it. Like, yes, Lord, yes, to your will and to your way. I say, yes, Lord, yes, I will trust you and obey. When your spirit speaks to me, with my whole heart, I'll agree. And my answer, and prayerfully your answer, will be yes, Lord, yes. Please, don't be owned by these people. They're owning you. I think you're breaking free. You run away now. Keep running, honey. Harry Tubman waiting for you to get you up out of that thing. Because trust, that's what they're doing. That's the best way I can describe it for you this weekend. I've described it for you in many, many ways and many, many days. That's the best way I can describe it for you this weekend. Where is this place I'm going to? I don't even see it. Am I supposed to turn here? I guess. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it to you. I've described this stuff to you in 125 or more videos in the last 8 months. Like, what? I went back and counted all my content and get ready to load it onto the HowWeFlow.Today-TV network, and I'm just like, wait a second, hold up. I had 100 and something on one YouTube channel, then on my Flow YouTube channel, I think I had 20 something more. So yeah, we are ready to load up with all these episodes for on demand and live streaming content out here. And yeah, oh, there's a story before. Yep, so that's right, baby. HowWeFlow.Today-TV is about to get, the network is getting launched. It's getting launched, ladies and gentlemen. Do you have a network you'd like to launch? I sure do have the streaming service platform for you. You can launch whatever you like. You can launch whatever you like. You can have whatever you like. Hey. You can have whatever you like. What kind of network do you want? platform is built and ready. I'm telling you, it's been on autopilot waiting for you to show up. So when you stop being owned, then you can become the owner. And I don't mean owner of people. I mean owner of your own thing that's going to lead you to your generational wealth, your ability to impact millions of people, and to your secure, stable future. Okay? And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the goal. Ownership is everything. You could be on somebody else's platform mighty fine, but that's somebody else's platform. You need to be on your own platform, baby. And I don't mean no website. So, again, I offer this to you. This is for Dr. Brian. I offer this to you, the streaming service. I don't know if your people tell you what I told them or whatever, but you and I should have a conversation. So, we can do that thing. It's just been sitting there on autopilot since 2021. God gave it to me in 2021. I've been trying to give it to you since then. And to no avail, because I can't get through to you. I can't get through with the layers of ownership. Too many layers of ownership over you. I need you to change that. These people got to go. Anyway, I'm at my destination. Love you. God bless you. Love, hug, pats, all of that. Well, I got my new Star 94.1 shirt on today. It's the new Star 94. What up, though? So, that's what it's set. I do traffic for. It's the new Star 94.1. I'll see you there Monday morning with Jen Hobby. And then it is News and Talk 1380 WAOK with Rashad Richard. The Rashad Richard Morning Show. He's always great. And then on the Big Tigger Morning Show with Jazzy McBee. I'll be on there. Larry Tinsley with Best in Gospel. On Early Morning Praise, Monday through Friday mornings on the People Station B103, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Then, of course, Sunday Morning Praise every Sunday. And finally, on the best sports talk in Atlanta, Sports Radio 92.9 The Game. And I'll be on there from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Actually 5:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Starting with Dylan Matthews. He's on from 5. Y'all listen to Dylan Matthews. I love him. He's a young guy. Really on it. You love him. So 5:30 to 6 a.m. Listen to Dylan Matthews on 92.9 The Game. And then from 6 to 10, it's the show 6 to, I think, 9 called The Morning Shift. And I think then the Steakhouse, Steak Shapiro comes on at 9 till 10, I think. And then, who else? Did I miss anybody? I think that's everybody. But yeah, so 4 great stations. Or you can just download the Odyssey app and listen to any of those stations, plus so many other goo gobs of stations around the country, plus so many other goo gobs of podcasts out there on the Odyssey app. So much stuff on the platform, right? So as much as they have so much stuff on the platform, I'm going to have so much stuff on the platform too. On my platform. My platform is an audio platform, like Odyssey, like, what's the other ones? iHeart, like all of them. Audio platform. It's a video platform, like a Netflix and a Hulu, and it is a live stream platform, like all the live streams out there, right? So, you can have 24/7 network of 24/7 scheduled programming, or you could just be on the 24/7. You can have your own. That's the platinum plan, or you could just have your own. That's your own 24/7 platinum plan, or you could just be one of the programs on a 24/7 live stream station, like a regular TV station, where at 7 o'clock this comes on, 7:30 this comes on, 8 o'clock this comes on. You know what I'm talking about. It's like The Word, and who else is out there? Let's say PTL, not PTL, TBN. And all of them, they got scheduled program around the clock. Same thing. Okay? My platform is the same as the big platforms. It was, the apps have been developed by the same developer. So it ain't just whistling no little small potato stuff. It's the whole real thing. Now, have I done a lot with it? No, not yet. I've been trying to hand it to you for 3 years. So, waiting for you. Just waiting for you. When are you coming, ladies and gentlemen? When are you coming? I hope it's soon. Don't let me get to, let's see, is April? I think April's my, is it? No, actually March or April is the 3-year anniversary. Is it April? No, I think it's March. Darn, I need to celebrate that 3-year anniversary of the Flow. Anyway, you can check us out at theflow.lightcast.com. That's our web app, theflow.lightcast.com. You can download the Roku app. When you go to theflow.lightcast.com, that's the whole web app. It's not a website. It's the app for the web, created for the web. Then there's the app created for the Roku, the app created for the Fire Stick, Fire TV. The app's created for iPhone, iPad, Android, and all the other apps that we have. So the Hey Google or whatever. I think they're getting rid of something like that. And the what's the other one? Alexa, Hey Alexa, or whatever, what they do, and Apple TV app and all that stuff. So I know that a lot of people are streaming on the Facebook, which is great, and a lot of people are streaming and engaging on their YouTubes, which is also great. But the thing I want you to remember, and you're streaming on other people's owned streaming apps, which is great. So you are getting some other eyes, but on the Facebook and the YouTube, you're only getting the Facebook and YouTube eyes, but everyone that you could capture is not only on Facebook or YouTube, right? They're home watching Netflix and stuff on their Roku or on their Fire TV or their Apple TV. So you need to get those eyeballs too. They might not be wanting to pull up. I haven't been able to pull Facebook up properly on my smart TV yet. All the apps are just like looking kind of weird. So I can't quite get it. So unless I use like the web browser on the smart TV, which is never really great either. So, people want to sit at home. And so there's some eyeballs that you're getting and some eyeballs that you're still not getting, that you're not reaching. But we want the reach, Sometimes, Pastor Brad, you go speak at a lot of places and I'm scouring, trying to find where it's streaming, and sometimes it's not even streaming. I'm like, how are you not streaming in this day and age? Or it's on Facebook maybe, but it's not on their YouTube, and it's barely on the Facebook because you can barely find it because you don't really even know. So these smaller ministries can also be added to, what we're doing here at Praise God Network, and they can get extended reach. There is value for things to be only streamed or not streamed, maybe, if there's some proprietary information that doesn't need to get out, or it's only some private stuff. But in the general ministry stuff, you need to be getting that to eyeballs all over the world that don't have what that church has. There's many mega churches, and then there's a lot of little small churches, but some of the small churches have some big voices with big messages to share, and they're not able to share it like they could share it because they don't have the platforms for it. And so, or they're not open enough to even doing Facebook or even doing YouTube. So I got a plan for that. So let's talk about it. Dr. Bryant, where art thou? I got to talk about that. You're a favorite pastor out there. I got to talk about that with you. And the other pastors want to hop on. Hey, the door is open. Check us out at theflow.lightcast.com. Hit me up on Insta in the DM. It goes down in the DM. Oh, not like that, but go down in the DM on Insta at theflowtelevision.com. Theflowtelevision, DOTCOM. At theflowtelevision.com. Or hit me up at AtlTrafficLady, or at HowWeFlow.Today-TV. No, HowWeFlow.Today. TV is not on Instagram. At HowWeFlow.Today on Insta. At HowWeFlow.Today, because you're watching HowWeFlow.Today-TV. Or at AtlTrafficLady, that's me, Stephanie Stallworth, your AtlTrafficLady, or at The Flow Television, DOTCOM, you spell out .com, and that's the Flow streaming service, streaming platform out there on Insta. But anyway, I got to go in here before this place closes, and I'll see y'all at church tomorrow. Love you. God bless you. Love, hugs, pass, all of that. And hey, look forward to chatting with you. If you know Dr. Brian, or you see him and you see this and he doesn't, please let him share this video with him so he can check it out for himself, so he can know what I'm talking about to him. And hey, I'll chat you guys up again a little later, and pray my dishwasher gets fixed, by golly. All right, I think that's it. You're the best. Don't be owned. Harriet Tubman's waiting for you. I got you. When I say I got you, I mean I got you. Some people over there told me they had me. They ain't had me at all. I don't see them there anymore. I don't know where they are. But they're like, oh, yeah, I got you, Stephanie. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll make sure they know. I got you. I got you. I'm like, okay. They ain't had me. They had me out the door. No, I went out the door. They had me blocked off. And they never shared the messages. But I got you. I got you, babe. Do, 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 do. I got you, babe. Let's go. Let's flow. And now you know you've been owned. So let's get unowned and get your own ownership. Don't be owned by other platforms. Own your own platform. Don't be owned by other people. Own yourself and your own life. Your life. Whose life is it? Your own. Who's supposed to live it? You are. So please, you go ahead and do that. All right. And I got to go before this place closes. So love you so much. God bless you. Love, hugs, pats, all of that. All of that. And also check out the new Star 94. They're playing songs that I'd say every 4 to 5 songs you're going to find one you love. They're playing a little bit of everybody. That's what I like about them. They play a little bit of everybody. So anyway, Beatles something. Go look that up. Check out the lyrics. Listen to the Beatles something, and listen to Earth Angel, because you got your own Earth Angel. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go. Love you. God bless you. Emma. See you soon. Bye. Take care. Come see about me. All right. I'm waiting for you. Love you. You're doing so well. Proud of you. I feel seen.